So the next or first question, depending on how I edit this, because I took so long answering the first question that now I have to probably make it its own video. So first of all, the first question was best books you've read so far in 2024, and I said, it said best book, and I said no, I have to say 3. I have to say 7 Year Slip, Crimson Moth, Heartless Hunter, and When the Moon Hatched. So if you want to hear more about those, go to the other video that I'll hopefully be smart enough to link right here. Best sequel you've read so far in 2024. Oh, I wouldn't call it a sequel. I wouldn't call it a sequel because it's like the 3rd book of the series. But the Beasts of the Briar series, I talk about this all the time. If you guys have not read it, I don't know what to tell you. It's a fluffy romantasy. It's kind of like low fantasy romance, but it's the plot is plotting, okay? But it is also a spicy series. Why choose with 5 high fae princes of different courts, like different seasonal courts, like the fall prince, the summer prince, things like that. Also entwined with like a Beauty and the Beast retelling plot. So I've read 3 of the books, and I think the 3rd book came out. It might have come out in 2023 though. But yeah, anyways. Okay, so I guess if I have to say sequel, I guess I would say Glow of the Everflame. I just read these books literally this week, by the way. I have a problem. This is a beautiful series. So yeah, I guess I'll say Glow of the Everflame. You need to read that series, by the way. It's like, if you love slow burn, high romantasy, dragons, right there. New release you haven't read yet but want to. Ashley Poston's book comes out in 4 days. I'm so excited about that. There's 2 books I'm really excited for, but they come out next year, which is R.F. Kuang's romance book, which she's never really done a romance. Senlin Yu comes out with Alchemized, which is the non-copyrighted version of Manacled. And then this year is the 4th Beast of the Briar series book, which has me in a chokehold because it's Dayton's story, and I am Team Dayton all the way, even though technically it's why I choose, don't really have to pick teams. But yeah, anyways, we'll see how that goes. Most anticipated release for the second half of the year. I guess maybe Stephanie Garber's novella? What else? I guess whenever the 4th book of the Everflame series comes out too, because the cliffhanger was brutal. That was like, honestly, I could have gone into a depression if I already didn't have 3 books I told myself I was going to read next. Nothing is super riveting this year apart from like Beasts of the Briar and Ashley Poston. But next year I'm going to be in a chokehold over R.F. Kuang and Senlin Yu. Favorite new author, debut or new to you? Honestly, the top 3 books that I said were the best books this year. I also want to give credit to Pen Cole because I literally just read her this week and I love her books and I devoured them. The plot and romance were just amazing. I read them all for the first time this year, including Pen Cole. But that's not true. I read Ashley Poston originally in like 2022 for the romantics. Favorite new author, if I have to say just like one, Sarah A. Parker. Newest fiction.
Good afternoon.
That scared the crap out of me. I'm literally home alone and I like heard that and I was like, I'm so scared. Newest fictional crush. Yeah, probably, if I had to say out of all the book boyfriends I read this year, maybe Gideon from Heartless Hunter, but tied to Khan from When the Moon Hatched. Book that made you cry, Heartless Hunter. Is that the only one that made me cry this year? I think I teared up a little for 7 Year Slip. But yeah, Heartless Hunter. Book that made you happy, 7 Year Slip. Most beautiful book you've bought so far this year or received? I guess I'm just gonna have to say When the Moon Hatched. Technically my most beautiful book ever is Babel. It is also my #1 book of all time, favorite book. Wait, but I technically got that last year, so that doesn't really apply. Oh, I got the 2nd book for the Ruthless Vows. I just got Ruthless Vows in the mail, so this is Ruthless Vows. What books do you need to read by the end of the year? So the 4th installment of Pen Cole's book, the Ashley Poston book that comes out in 4 days. But the books I guess I'll say I'm most needing to read by the end of this year is Pen Cole's last book for her series. It'll be complete when her book comes out. And then up here, which you can't see, so this, wait, that's my Raven Kennedy section. The Plated Prisoner series, which is probably one of the best romantasies of all time. It doesn't get enough credit. Okay, and then yeah, Pen Cole, Goldfinch, which is the Plated Prisoner series, And then, of course, Broken by Daylight, which is the 4th book, Dayton's book, and Beast of the Briar. So those are all, and then of course the book that is coming out in 4 days that I am talking about, Ashley Poston. I think it's called A Novel Love Story. Yeah, so those are the books that I'm excited to read this year that I haven't read yet, that I need to read. Yeah, so I guess that completes this very brief video. If I guess I'm gonna die now. Hopefully you liked this. All my social media links are down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Oh wait, I gotta do my thumbnails. Gotta do my thumbnails.